Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakodash. Double honors to my apostles, a great millstone. Peace and salutation to the hopeful members of the elect, the Bacharim of the house of David, that's been preordained, predestined to get delivered in these lasting times, and to be the ruling governing body of the nation of Yasha'Allah. So I'm going to get into a lesson on, I'm going to title it Perfect Bodies. And really the inspiration came from a video I was watching of Elder Khazak of the Mississippi. He did a video titled actually The Perfect Bodies, or something along those lines, all right, about like five months ago. And that's gonna come, those perfect bodies, once Yahushua returns, delivers the elect, because that's who he's only gonna return and save, is the elect out of the nation of Israel. Not everybody, not every nation. The Lord is only for his people, and when he returns, he's only gonna come for his elect out of his people, and they're gonna be the first to inherit the kingdom. All right, then the 2/3 will come back, and they will get perfect bodies because they're going to come out of the loins of the elect. Okay, so all of our people as a whole, every individual Israelite is going to be perfect with spiritual power, godlike. Okay, but the elect is going to be at the highest rank. All right, under Yahushua. Okay, and under King David. You know. So this is 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter. I'm going to start at verse 50. And that's what we need. All right, we need those new bodies, man. We need those perfect bodies to not go off ever again, to reach immortality. We're going to gain immortality, to live forever, to just be one with our power. 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, neither doth corruption inherit incorruption. So no 2/3, no, these bodies ain't gonna be in the kingdom, man. All right, this sinful flesh ain't gonna be in the kingdom. All right, this flesh gotta go because it constantly goes off. This is the reason why we're in this predicament now. We're in this hell. We're in slavery still. All right, it's just more mental, but nevertheless, it's still slavery. But that's the reason why the Lord punished us over and over and over again, whipping his children's, behind, because of this flesh, because we will constantly go off as a people. All right, every single Israelite. The only one was Yahushua. He walked and did it righteously. But even in his past life, he messed up because he was in this body, in this flesh. All right. So we need those new bodies, man. Celestial / extraterrestrial. Okay. Gods. All right. That's what we're gonna become. You see different movies and shows like Invincible, Omni-Man, and his son Superman. Okay. These superhero shows that you see where they have invincibility and superpowers beyond belief. That's what we're actually going to obtain. It says, verse 51, behold, I show you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, meaning die, but we shall all be changed. Right. So you have brothers here who are walking, who are part of the elect, who won't get death. They'll get beamed up. But you have brothers who are sleeping, who are dead, who have passed away. All right. And as the scriptures say in 1 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter, they'll be the first to get beamed up. They'll get resurrected, rematerialized, and they'll get beamed up first and receive those bodies. All right. Then we, which are remaining, roughly paraphrasing it, will be caught up together with him in the cloud in that chariot, because that's what Yahushua is gonna come with, a gigantic chariot with the host of angels. All right, with millions upon millions of other chariots coming to invade Esau Edom's kingdom and destroy it. Okay, that's another thing, man. With those new bodies, who's gonna come against us? No army. Well, the Lord's gonna destroy all the armies in the Valley of Jehoshaphat in the Middle East. During World War III. That's a future prophecy. But when we come back down, whatever remaining soldier or whoever is not gonna be able to stand against the Lord's elect. Okay, a mortal going against a God. You're not gonna stand a chance. Okay, we're talking about the level of, like, if you've seen the movie, go watch it. The Watchmen. You see the power of, I believe that's his name, the Watchman. I hope I'm getting it right, but that you see the power of that character, and it's supernatural. It's I'm trying to find the right words, but it's on a whole nother level, and no army, no one can come against them. That's the power that we're gonna receive. Okay, we're gonna become like little Most Highs. Okay, because we're His children. We're the sons of God. It says, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. All right, and immortality means to live forever. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory, because the only reason why we die is because of sin. And these bodies that we have now are prone to sin. But the new bodies that we're going to receive will be righteous automatically. We'll have the law, statute, commandments written in our minds, in our inward parts. Okay? That's what's going to consist the second covenant. This is Hebrews, the 10th chapter, verse 16. This is the covenant that I will make with them after those days, said the Lord. I will put my laws into their hearts and their minds, because the Hebrew word for heart is lab, which means your mind. And in their minds will I write them, and their sins and iniquities will I remember no more. Man, the Lord's going to wipe a clean slate. All right, for His people, starting with the elect, but for all of His people. And we're going to just be righteous, live forever, rule, and be happy. Have these heathens in slavery, Esau, Edom in slavery, rule this earth, travel the universe, and just spread everywhere. And it's going to be, oh man, can you imagine the earth, what it's going to be like? All right, and that gradual process, when we're ruling, when the kingdom is established, oh man, just that righteous vibration, it's gonna just beautify the earth. Hey, they did a study, right? This Dr. Emoto, he was talking to he was saying words to water. All right, he had two waters, right? And he was saying certain words to water, bad words and good words. And the bottle that he was speaking bad words to, like, you're stupid water, I hate you, like, negative words. All right, and he was putting like that negative energy towards that water. He froze it, and like the crystal formation was just ugly. It was horrible. All right, and it actually had parasites in it too. That's crazy, because like the parasites came out of nowhere, But when he spoke like good words, and he was directing that good energy towards the other water bottle, and he froze it, the crystal formation was just beautiful. All right. And that's like how it is today. It's a wicked negative vibration throughout the earth. And what do you see? Everything is like dual. All right. The Slovakia. But everything was dual. The fruits is losing its value, its nutrition. There's hardly any seeds because this devil is taking out. He's putting in GMO, or he's genetically modifying the food. He's taking out the seeds, spraying chemtrails in the air. All right, and spreading his philosophy, his wicked philosophy across this planet. All right, but nevertheless, this wicked vibration is making this earth look dull. Everything just looks off. All right, the minds of these people are gone. The animals are depressed and oppressed. So this world is backwards, man. It's upside down. All right, because of this devil ruling. So when we rule, everything's gonna be right side up. The earth is gonna flourish. It's gonna be like how it was in the beginning. All right, Eden, which the word in the Hebrew is Adan, which means paradise. Everything's gonna flourish. All right, the land of Israel over there is gonna flourish, because how it looks now was not how it was looking in the ancient times. All right, it was beautiful. All right, it was very beautiful. Okay, the scriptures mention, for example, like the forest of Ephraim. You don't see no forest right now in Israel, but in the kingdom, everything's gonna revitalize and flourish. All right, it says, well, that was actually it. So let's go back to 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter. Well, yeah, that was it in that chapter as well. So let me get Philippians 3, verse 20. All right. Philippians 3, verse 20. It says, "For our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahushua HaMashiach." So we're looking for the Lord returning, and He's very close. And how are we looking for the Lord? We're measuring the time. Okay, like it says, and this is how we know we're close to salvation. Okay, and we're gonna be delivered out of the hands of our enemies, out of this corruptible body. But it says in Second Esdras, the 9th chapter, verse 1, he answered me then and said, "Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I told thee before." So we're measuring the time. We're measuring the times through what? Through prophecy. Reading these scriptures, looking at the current events that are happening, and they're matching with prophecy. And we know that we're much more closer. The few remaining prophecies that had to happen are what? The RFID chip, MOTB, all right, spoken of in Revelation, the 13th chapter, and World War III. And both of those are imminent, okay? There's talks of World War III every day in the news. The chip is already here. It's in Sweden. And Elon Musk was not his company yet, not Tesla, but they're about to, a brain chip. But it is another company that did it first in the U.S. on a patient. It's called Synchron. You can look it up. But Tesla is right around the corner. All right? So it's already here. All right? And wait till this devil brings down more draconian measures. Oh, Joe Biden, signed the executive order 1407 for digital currency. All right, the U.S. dollar is about to collapse. It's about to go obsolete. It's about to be a cashless society soon, just like in China right now. They look at you odd if you're using money, if you're using dollar or paper money. All right, which over there their currency is the yuan, but everything they pay for is on the phone. All right, everyone has a phone. They just that's how they use to buy merchandise. Okay. It says, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards the people in the world, and man, that's happening. You just had an earthquake in Mexico. Oh, a 444, call your Bashmasha. So lucky, let me just turn this brightness up. Yeah, you just had a earthquake in Mexico, man. Okay, and you just had another one actually hit Mexico. All right, let me just get it real quick. Let me just show you. Come on, stupid phone. All right. And Dabu's going in. Yeah, powerful. A 7.6 earthquake strikes central Mexico. All right, but then there was another one today, I believe. He did. Let me see. Hold on. I know there was another one, I believe. Big earthquake hits Mexico again. Quick swarm. Quick quake swarm at Yellowstone supervolcano. So it hit it again today. All right, a big earthquake. It wasn't a small. It was another big one. So these are happening. These events are happening upwards. All right. 2020 was like the ultimate uproar. the 2020 was like the ultimate year of just upwards and you know what do you call it? Slovakia. I'm losing the train of my thought, but riots. All right. But you have all these different uproars. See, populations will rebel. Warning signs emerge of social unrest. Slovakia. But there was another one I saw in here. Bear me for 1 second. I don't know why I can't see it. Strange. Because there was one talking about the nurses. But look, contingency plans enacted. U.S. railroads preparing for massive labor strike. I'm not gonna. Well, I'll just click on it actually. I'll just read the whole title.
Your body wash is ruining your...
It says, as union talks fail. All right, those are riots. All right, those are uproars. And then, these nurses rioting as well. So, hey, it's here, man. Okay, we're getting closer, and we're getting closer to the South. And giving those new bodies. All right. So let's go to. Actually, Salakia. I don't believe I read that chapter all the way. This is Philippians 3, verse 21. Who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself. Okay, and that's Yahushua. You see, he's going to change this vile body that we have and give us a glorious body like unto himself. You see? And again, that body's going to consist of having the law, statute, and commandments in our inward parts and our minds. We're going to be programmed to be righteous, immortality, and spiritual power. Okay? For an example, let's get one example. Isaiah 60, verse 8. Who are these that fly as a cloud and as the doves to their windows? All right, that's talking about flight, because that's going to be starting with the elect, but all Israel, we're going to be able to fly. Okay, and it's not going to just say fly. You people are simple. These words aren't given to you to understand. So if you don't understand it, hey, you better take it up with the Most High then. All right, but the men that are learning under the apostle elders who are teaching, and we understand this word. Our minds have been opened. That's not because of us. Hey, we give glory unto Yahweh Bashimashah, the water, to Yahweh Bashimashah. All right, because the Lord Yahushua died for the sins of His people, and He died for us to have this word too, for the knowledge, for the knowledge to flourish, and our minds to open up to receive it and understand it. Okay. But let's get another example. Wisdom of Solomon 3 verse 7. In the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. Yeah, we're going to be glowing, shining, but we're going to be running super fast like the Flash, like sparks among the stubble. You ever light something? All right, the stubble is catching on fire, and it just quickly, the physical matter part of it is just, burning, all right, at a rapid rate. Okay, disintegrating. And that's how we're gonna be. We're gonna be zoop, 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 zoop. Okay, a brother's gonna be able to run across the whole earth in a matter of seconds if he wanted to. Okay, that's a spiritual power that we're about to withhold. All right. Again, those perfect bodies are coming, man. All right. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I don't want to make it too long. All right. So I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to my apostles, a great millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopeful members of the elect. That Shalom.